Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your girl Ty. Today is Thursday, July 16th, and this is yesterday's news. Y'all, that didn't last long at all. By the time I finished recording yesterday's news brief, Nick Cannon had issued a statement, and he basically said that Viacom was trying to swindle him out of his creative property, namely Wild 'N Out, which he created, has been the executive producer on for all 15 seasons of the show. Then Diddy came up and said that he could bring the improv show over to Revolt, and we were all expecting to see a lawsuit, and then Nick issued an apology. 3 long-ass tweets in which he asked for his Jewish brothers and sisters to forgive him for perpetuating ignorant rhetoric, and he said that he felt embarrassed. Then Fox issued a statement saying that they are keeping Nick on as the host of The Masked Singer. So that's that. Nick Cannon still wants ownership of Wild 'N Out though, which he again created, and when he took that show off, there was a 6-year period where the show did not air on MTV and there was a drop in viewership. Not clear if that was a direct result, but that was something. And like I said yesterday when we talked about it, obviously Viacom did try to let him make it and did see value in the show, so now he wants ownership of Wild 'N Out. Speaking of lawsuits, the Migos have filed a lawsuit against their former attorney, Damian Grandison, on the basis that he robbed and cheated them out of millions to benefit not only himself, but their label, Quality Control, who he also represents. The trio says that they hired Grandison in 2014, so just a few months after they signed to QC, and that while he never withheld the fact that he was representing the label as well, he often acted in ways that were in QC's best interest over the Migos. They also allege that Grandison caused the delay of their album Culture by orchestrating a legal dispute with 300 Entertainment, which was the distributor for Quality Music under their first 2 albums. Their subsequent albums were released through Capitol Records. And so basically they said that their attorney tried to create a feud with 300 to move them over to Capitol, which caused a delay in the album, which they say caused them to lose out on touring and merch money. QC CEO Pierre Thomas responded with a very defensively through Instagram in such a way that when I read it, I thought that the lawsuit was against QC and not the lawyers. So that is also developing. As it continues to lay claim on its spot in the music streaming space, Amazon Music has announced a new program called Breakthrough, which is meant to provide global support for emerging artists across genres and across borders. The program launched yesterday with R&B singer Kiana Lede, country singer Gabby Barrett, British MC J1, singer/poet Arlo Parks, folk pop group Province, and German pop artist Malik Harris. The Breakthrough program will support the artists with playlists and radio programming across various Amazon Music channels, and they will also be included on platforms like Amazon Originals, which is what creates any Amazon-owned TV show, as well as Twitch, which Amazon owned, and I did not realize. They're also going to be creating merch for the artists as well, so just general marketing support for them across the board. CBS has partnered with the NAACP to develop scripted, unscripted, and documentary content for TV and streaming. The idea is for them to create a team of execs and a system that allows them to acquire, develop, and produce programming with a focus, of course, on diversity. So that's exactly what we were all asking for, right? The idea that you can create opportunities for Black execs, that you're creating opportunities for Black directors, producers, writers, as well as the actors. So we're looking forward to seeing that. And of course, these are going to be shows for CBS as well as for other platforms for television and streaming. And lastly, Showtime and BET have launched a joint channel that is now part of the Showtime family. It's technically not a new channel. It used to be called Show Beyond. It is now going to be called Show by BET. The channel will air existing Showtime programming like Desus and Mero, The Shy, Black Mondays, as well as new programming coming from the Showtime world, but it's also airing some of BET's content. So like the show, The 20s that was on BET is now also on Show by BET, and they will be debuting films like Wave, so like indie Black films will go there rather than to go to some other platforms. They are also plans for documentaries, sports series, and stand-up specials, including something by Monique. That's gonna do it for me today, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and come back tomorrow for today's news.